All right. That's good.
Cool, right?
Yeah, but we got to record, so, you know, just take it off.
I mean, I wanted to do it. All right, fuck it. All right, I'll take it off. Wait, what the? Wait. What? Wait.
Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck?
I can't take it off, dude. It's not coming off. What the fuck? It's not coming off.
Stop fucking around.
Dude, I'm not fucking around. Look, man. It doesn't end. It doesn't end. What the fuck? I can't take it off. What the fuck? Get this goddamn thing off me.
It's the battle of the verses. The battle of the verses. It's the battle of the verses. It's the battle of the verses.
Welcome to Battle of the
Verses.
Welcome to Battle of the Verses. We have a great little matchup for you here today.
Been waiting for it actually for a while, Mikey.
For a long time. Yeah. We have Goosebumps.
You will beware. You're in for a scare.
Versus
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
two classic children's horror shows. Oh, hello there. Sorry to interrupt the program. I know you might be wondering, who's this idiot wearing the sunglasses inside? Well, that's me. The only reason I'm wearing them is because I have problems with my eyes, and the lights that we use to record, they really with me. So I do apologize for that. This has been a public service announcement from your least favorite, Dilpasophine. Okay, is that it? Are we done? Can I get the fuck out of here and you can continue on with this stupid show, whatever the fuck they do? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, shows. Let's be very, very clear about this.
Exactly.
Shows.
Yep.
Disregard any of the fucking books. Disregard the fucking reboot of Are You Afraid of the Dark that came out, right?
Yep.
Disregard the fucking subpar movies with Jack Black. Disregard all that shit.
Yes.
And we're talking about shows, you idiots.
Yeah. Disregard everything that he's going to say throughout the entire episode.
Yeah, I like to strike that from the record, actually.
Guys, we put out a poll. People have been voting on it for the past day. We will reveal the answers to that poll to see who won.
Yeah, because we haven't checked this since it went up, and I'm feeling confident.
The only way, that's the only way to know who won is by checking the goddamn polls.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how you think Are You Afraid of the Dark is better than Goosebumps when it comes to a kid's horror show. Are You Afraid of the Dark is fine. Goosebumps, it ran for 4 seasons, and it premiered October 27th, 1995, ran till September 14th, 1998. So it had a nice little run, okay? Aired on Fox Family, not fucking Nickelodeon, you know, where it was whatever. And then, obviously, we all know it came out on VHS. I think in 1996 is when it came out with The Haunted Mask. That was the first VHS release that everybody loves, you know. A Haunted Mask, fantastic episode. And there was 12 total VHSs with more stories. Some of them had multiple stories within the VHS. But home release is where Goosebumps kind of found its run as well. And that's why it's had this legacy that has lasted to this day. And that's my opening statement of the show, Goosebumps.
Wow, that's great.
My opening statement for the Superior show, obviously, being an honorary member since 1990 of the Midnight Society, just want to point that out. I will say that Goosebumps only exists, the show, because of Are You Afraid of the Dark, right? Mine's the originator, mine's the godfather. It has 7 seasons because it's strong.
I don't get it.
Doesn't matter. Nobody does.
The books, dude, the books.
Excuse me. 7 seasons of Are You Afraid of the Dark because it's strong. Okay, it didn't just, 4 and out. Oh, why? Because people went, you know what? The books, Goosebumps is the books. The show is just like a fucking afterthought. It's like a byproduct.
No way.
Can you let me finish with my opening statement?
Talk about your show in my opening. I just talked about my show. So don't talk about my show.
Can I talk?
can interrupt.
Can I
if you're talking about my goddamn show, then
so
goddamn
that's how it
yeah.
goes? So anyway, look, you want to talk about horror? It's got it. You want to talk about heart? It's got it. You want to talk about different ideas a lot? it's got it, not repeat fucking ideas of that show. So anyway, look, Are You Afraid of the Dark? It's the superior. It ran longer. It's a better show. Yeah, kids. Oh, you know what? Yeah, because the demographic might be fucking for like little younger kids for that thing over there. I'm not gonna mention.
No.
No, well, it definitely is. That's a fact.
Can you finish?
You already
Jesus
interrupted me 9
Christ.
times, so of course I'm gonna keep going. The point is, Are You Afraid of the Dark is an all-around better show. It has more everything that you want from a horror show for kids.
If you put up the best episodes of Are You Afraid of the Dark versus the best episodes of Goosebumps, doesn't even hold a candle. Everybody has their favorites, you know. And I think when you say the word Goosebumps, people think of the Haunted Mask, right? Carly Beth, and it's a classic story. She goes and sneaks into this cool mask shop, right? It has this fall Halloween-y feel. She wants a mask for Halloween, finds the mask, puts it on, goes and scares kids in the neighborhood. She can't get it off.
There's no line in between the mask and your skin. There's no place I can reach my hand in. That's crazy. That's just crazy.
And it's a classic tale of finding your identity and finding your true self. The way that she actually takes it off in the end is saying, no, I'm Carly Beth. It's not me. I'm not this man. I am Carly Beth.
This is Carly Beth. I am Carly Beth. This is me.
And she gets the mask off. So you're just loading up on horror and scares, but also lessons for the goddamn kids as they grow up. And it taught me lessons. So the Haunted Mask is, for them to just premiere with that joint and then for it to be so good, amazing.
Yeah, it's a good episode. I can't hate on it. But let's talk about the premiere of Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Okay.
Let's talk about it. The Tale of Laughing in the Dark. Zeebo the Clown stands out more than anything from your dumb fucking show. Zeebo the Clown is the original. It's what people think of when they think of the show. And dude, yeah, of course, dude, every episode of all these shows has lessons. So don't give me that fucking bullshit about hiding behind a mask. Obviously, we know you hide a lot.
These have better lessons.
Yeah, stop pointing to the books.
More variables.
Yeah, but stop pointing to the books.
Just because I have cool props, don't hate on me.
Hey, look,
Jesus.
just because I have awesome props too that you supplied, don't
props
hate
are
on
those?
me.
You know what I mean?
I just gave you the credit.
Zeebo, we all know Zeebo, dude. We all know Zeebo.
Every episode has a lesson, so let's not hang our hat on, the lessons of Carly Beth and her. Just stop, dude. Just stop.
It was just the point of, that they have lessons as well.
They all do.
And then what do? They bring back the Haunted Mask 2 with an even scarier mask. The two main characters are the kids that bullied Carly Beth and her friend from the first one. This is a universe we're talking about here, people. That mask and the kids all creepy talking.
Don't be afraid, fellow. Come closer.
So good. So amazing. And it will still scare me if I watch it today. You guys are probably seeing it and it's fucking scary, right? So it's a whole universe, this Goosebumps world that R.L. Stine created.
Okay, but let's just even the formats of the show. I mean, what are we even talking about here? Dude, what's cooler? Yours, right? Where it's just, here's the episode. Yeah, R.L. Stine got it. Or kids sitting around a campfire that have to tell each other fucking ghost stories. And not only that, if you want to get in, your sponsor's got to bring you in, and you got to tell a fucking awesome story, or you're out.
Yeah, first of all, that's bullshit.
Way better.
That's bullshit.
No.
Someone's got to bring you in.
Dude, it's a very, very tight fucking knit group.
It's high society. It's fucking putting down to the peasants here. They're like, no, you're not special enough to get in the Midnight Society. Who the fuck are you?
Multiracial, spanned many
I'll give you
ages.
that. I'll give you that.
Thank you very much. It could be brothers, sisters. It could be whatever. It could be anybody.
Sure.
The one requirement was you gotta scare us. So guess what? If you can't, you're out. Now, granted, they never had someone come on where they didn't scare them and they'd kick them out immediately, but it's fine because they want to include everybody. But the point is, what's cooler? Kids telling us camp story in an anthology or just...
I'll give you that it's cool that there's a framework where, we're listening to this story, the tale of the haunted mirror. Like, okay, fine, that's cooler, right? But you get an introduction from R.L. Stine in every episode.
Oh, hello. I'm R.L. Stine. I write the Goosebumps books. Today's story begins right here, in the torture chamber.
Which is really cool.
In the torture chamber.
And I just think if you put up the top episodes of each show against each other, just on production value alone, Goosebumps wins. There's an episode I want to talk about, and it's called One Day at Horrorland, okay? I actually am wearing the shirt because I love it so much. It's down there somewhere. The practical effects in that episode are fantastic. It's a two-parter, family. They're on vacation. They get lost. They see signs for Horrorland.
What's Horrorland?
It's an amusement park. What else? I bet the rides are really scary. Let's go, can we?
I think this will be great. The kids will love it.
They go, and there's all these little monsters. They all kind of look the same, and it's a theme park, right? And then you're like, okay, this is cool, but the effects look so real. I was a kid watching it like, holy shit, these fucking monsters look fucking real. One of them tries to help him escape.
Get out while you still can.
This is why I love this episode. The ending is a bad or maybe tragic ending, but it's meta. So the family goes on like the game show at the end, the whole Monsters game show, and they're all laughing and whatever. And then all of a sudden, they escape and they get in the car. The monsters are attacking them, and they're going and they're driving. Then they hit a cliff and they're balancing off a cliff. And the host is like, oh, I don't know what's gonna happen here. All of a sudden, it cuts out to a TV screen.
Now that's what I call a cliffhanger.
And it's monsters sitting in their house, in their living room, a couple going, and they turn the TV off and go,
I am sick of these scary human shows. Ugh.
and it's monsters sitting in their house, in their living room, a couple going, enough of these scary human shows. Want a cockroach, baby? And you're like, what the fuck? What did R.L. Stine and the producers of Goosebumps just do to me? And that, you don't get that in Are You Afraid of the Dark? You just don't. It's I don't want to say lazy, it's not as creative, and the production value is nowhere near as high as it is in Goosebumps.
That's crazy. That's just crazy.
And I know you're super excited about putting up the episodes against each other, so I'm gonna mention my next favorite episode,
yeah.
right? Because there's some fucking doozies, right? There's some fucking doozies in both. I get it.
I have to interrupt you for 1 second. We obviously can't talk about all of the episodes, right? So that's why we're trying to highlight or spotlight certain episodes. So if you guys are maybe like, oh, they didn't mention this, sorry, we can't mention them all. So I had to say that.
We really can't.
Okay.
All right. You're growing up. You go to school. There's always the hot girl, but maybe you're not, she's just not that into you. I'm here to talk about Dead Man's Float. That's fucking creepy, right? You got a nerd, Zeke, his name is, I believe, right? And he is a dork. Back when dorks weren't cool. Dorks are cool today.
Guarantee you a lot of people watching don't even know what episode you're fucking talking about.
Because when you say Dead Man's Float, you go, oh, that's with one of the coolest looking practical monsters in the entire series popping out of the pool.
We
looks
get it.
Great. Swamp Thing-ish.
Yep.
Kind of has like a creep,
a
creep. I'm pointing to his lantern.
I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? Has that kind of look to him, and it's just like, well, hold on a second. But then there's
Fantastic.
a backstory.
Yeah.
So it is fantastic, right?
No. The effect. Yeah. The monsters are
effect looks
fantastic.
great.
But it's in a fucking school, dude. Let's up the production value here,
He doesn't like the water, but he knows there's something going on in the water. And there was a death there in 1954 played by a young Jay Baruchel.
Hey, you, what is that smell?
Yep. It was kind of cool to see him last night when I popped it on.
I got some stars in mind now. I don't think you want to put it up with
Actually,
you.
I do, because one of your stars is actually in Are You Afraid of the Dark also.
Okay, we'll get to
let's
that.
all take it easy. We'll get to the hot place soon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So anyway, and guess what? The janitor was the fucking lifeguard of Jay Baruchel. Wasn't paying attention because he's trying to hook up with Jay Baruchel's sister. He's been working at the school for 50 fucking years.
Great.
Haunted by this thing that consumed him and killed him. And guess what? That thing is still there. It was a fucking burial ground where they did not get this one corpse out of there, and he's been trying to wreak havoc ever since, and he uses his smarts and he gets the girl. It's fucking fantastic.
I told you I should have lowered your goddamn thing.
It's not even
because
that
you
hot.
get so loud.
It's not even that hot.
And all right, whatever. So they relied way too much on haunted stuff and ghosts, which I like. That's cool. You get the shiny red bicycle. You got the ghost that says "I'm cold," like all that stuff. I get it. But a lot of ghost stuff. This is more like monsters and creatures and different ideas, because it's coming not from just like a room of writers like that are like 28 years old, like, oh, what's a cool horror story? This is coming from one of the best horror authors of all time. He took all of these stories and just made them up in his head. And then Fox Family goes, yo, we're going to make it into a show for kids. And that's why I think Goosebumps will always shine over Are You Afraid of the Dark. if we're talking nostalgia, maybe Are You Afraid of the Dark? Because it was a little bit earlier, right? But overall, better kids horror show. It has to go to that, man. A Shocker on Shock Street? Do you even remember that one?
I remember the cover.
Yeah, but you don't remember the episode.
Not really.
See,
no.
he's not a Goosebumps guy. That's what I'm saying.
I was. I'm 35 now. You know.
2 kids. Their fucking dad is a practical effects artist, and they're at his little studio in the back lot of Shock Street.
Look at all this stuff. Attack of the Piranha People. These are all Shocker on Shock Street films.
Pretty cool, huh?
It's a movie studio that makes movies, and they're walking around, and they're in a shop, and then they walk around, and they see creatures that they think they're real, and they think they're being terrorized by these real monsters. Twist, at the end, we learn the kids are actually robots. The dad comes out and turns them off, and they program down. And he's like, I don't know where they thought they had a mother. We didn't program a mother in there, blah, 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 blah. Then the kids do get their revenge at the end, and it cuts to black, fine. But those are the creative ideas that are not in Are You Afraid of the Dark? They're just not there. Goosebumps has these things that you don't see coming. You see everything coming. Even if you're a dumb 8-year-old kid, you see everything coming in Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Not true.
You don't get that in Goosebumps.
Not true. Perfect example. Tale of the Pinball Wizard. One of my favorites, okay?
Me too, I agree.
It's one of my favorites, right? And guys, you know, if you're listening right now and watching, you know the Pinball Wizard,
yeah,
right?
it's one of the most famous.
It's one of the most famous.
One of the most famous,
But you want
absolutely.
to talk psychological and like, whoa, like what's happening here? Hold on a second. He has to go through levels, and it's all based on the villains in the pinball machine. And then there's the girl, Sophie, that he's trying to fucking smooch, you know what I'm saying? And he gets through the different levels, and again, it's very video game based, so that's what's cool about it.
It's not horror, though. That's
Stop
the thing.
interrupting,
Stop
and I didn't even
screaming,
say
or back up,
that
and then
it
maybe
was
we'll be good.
horror. I didn't even say that.
I know, but that's the problem.
But I talked about, you're talking about, it's not inventive and stuff like that. Are you kidding me? So, dude, at the end, when he beats the final boss, guess what, guys?
What?
He's got to repeat it for eternity. And I remember the first time I watched that, you see that pinball come to the fucking elevator, you go...
Escalator.
Oh, I said elevator, sorry, thanks for the correction. I go, oh my God.
When Ross saw that ball, he knew that he would never get out.
I thought life was full of dandelions and butterflies, Mikey.
Yep.
Guess what? You're fucked. You got to do
100%.
that over and over again for eternity.
It's deep.
And that's what makes you think about eternity. And then
It's
you're like,
deep
oh my
for
God, I'm
kids.
8. Why am I thinking about taking my life? It's a whole.
It's deep for kids.
Again, did
I
I
get
ever
it.
feel like I had to take my own life after watching Goosebumps? Not once.
Well, no, there are bad endings, just like the one I said with the family. Like, you're like, holy shit, they're gonna die. But monsters, wait, what world am I in? That's what you get, but that's not horror. Maybe it is existential horror, your episode, right?
Very existential.
It's existential. Well, he took my word because he didn't think of it.
No, it's
but
a great word.
It's an existential horror episode, absolutely, because you're thinking about it. But during it, it doesn't feel horror. It's adventure-y and cool, and he's at night. That's fine, great, whatever, man. But,
dude, The Witch? Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ.
No, one goddamn part.
Oh,
Who gives a shit, man?
They can't have every single
And
person
then,
fucking terrify
what
you.
about a werewolf at Fever Swamp?
Didn't even know the
Are
name.
you fucking kidding me?
That is a cool one.
still stands up to this day. It stars the kid who's in a bunch of shit. Put his picture up there. I actually saw him at Commerce Casino one time. He's short. He likes to gamble. That's all I know.
Whoa.
We don't know where his money situation is now, but we know he was in a goddamn episode of Goosebumps. And that's just a fantastic episode. You think it's this hermit in the woods who's the werewolf? No, it's actually the kid's friend that he just made because he just moved to a new house. He's the werewolf.
No, that's a good. I remember that one. That one was cool.
Okay. Yeah, that's why there's more creative and better episodes, and those are some of the highlighted episodes. I know people love Slappy the Dummy, Night of the Living Dummy, great name, by the way.
Slappy's a bitch.
Not one of my favorites because I'm not a dummy guy, but I know people do like that, so I have to mention it, you know?
I'm Team Woody over Slappy. I just wanted to say that.
Okay.
Okay, just want to say.
I don't know who Woody is.
He's
but
another
okay.
dummy in the fuck. He doesn't even know who Woody is in the in the Goosebumps world.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I don't like the puppet ones. That's okay.
Okay, it's no problem. I just had to pull up because I know who you're gonna pull. I needed to get the title to defend my side. And
Well, don't pull it before I'm gonna pull it.
well, you're talking about this
No,
guy's
you
this.
said a star. I didn't even mention one
The guy
star.
at Commerce. I said Jay Baruchel in passing. You know
Say
what I'm saying?
cheese and die. Say cheese and die, motherfucker.
Don't call me that.
Okay. What do you think of Dad's new ride?
It's excellent.
What's that?
Oh, it's just a camera. Something Sherry gave me.
One of the biggest movie stars on the goddamn planet, hottest dude, Ryan effing Gosling.
Oh, no.
Stars in the episode, which is way better than the Are You Afraid of the Dark episode that Mikey's gonna mention. The camera's so cool, the way it looks, it's inventive. The prop department nailed it. You got Ryan Gosling in one of your top-rated episodes. I mean, come on, man. What are we even doing?
The Tale of Station 109.1 is at 8.2 on IMDb, so I guarantee it's higher than
that
your
is
fucking
not,
thing.
dude. I've watched that episode a bunch, and it does not hold up. It is not a good episode. Don't.
It's just cool to see Gilbert Gottfried in him. You know
Don't
what I'm
you
saying?
dare say that,
R.I.P. R.I.P. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, we got stars too.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Ryan
That's the whole
Gosling.
point. Yeah, of
Yeah, I know.
course.
Yeah, exactly. But the
Yeah.
episode, he was more. His agent was way more excited about Goosebumps.
His agent goes, look, you know,
Way
those,
more excited
you know
about
those,
Goosebumps.
You know those kids for little, you know those books for little kids.
Kids
They're
for
doing
little
a
books.
show. There are kids for little books out there too. You know what I'm saying?
No.
We're gonna pull you in here and look, you're gonna get $400 for the day, and no one's gonna fucking care about this. But then in 1995, yes. Look, we're piggybacking off of the episode you did in Are You Afraid of the Dark. You did such a great job in Station 109.1 that we're gonna bring you in over here.
6, 5.
Hey! Leave him alone!
Golden Globe goes to Ryan Gosling.
That's what it was. He was definitely in Are You Afraid of the Dark first. Definitely.
Okay, cool. Definitely great, man.
Again, it all
Those
spawns from Are You Afraid of the Dark. There is no Goosebumps without them going, wow, Are You Afraid of the Dark was a fucking smash hit.
What do you
I think
mean?
we could do something.
The
I think we
stories are done, dude.
Yeah, no, I get it. But the show, dude, they're going, dude, we have a Titan to go up against. We got to come out hard.
It doesn't matter.
We got to pay homage to fucking Are You Afraid of the Dark.
They did it better. They did it.
4 seasons.
The thing is, Goosebumps did it. Yeah, but you know what? Are You Afraid of the Dark made the cursed decision of jumping the shark, which we all know comes from Happy Days when they made Fonzie jump the shark.
Don't mention that show.
Lasted too long, and it rebooted it, and it did all this dumb shit, okay? Lasted too long. That is a cardinal sin when it comes to television shows. And I don't know. There's way more worse episodes than Are You Afraid of the Dark?
I don't know about that.
I
don't know about that. I don't know
Without
about
a
that.
doubt.
I have to do a comparison and put them all up against each other.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Goosebumps are all on Netflix, guys. Please go watch them because they're fucking fantastic. There's Calling All Creeps is a great one. Practical effects, man. Monster Blood. People love it. The ooze coming out. It's these ideas that are different and not just like, oh, an old ghost died in the 1950s and now, you know, it's back. Okay, great. Let's lower the opacity on the person and make him translucent. Like, give me a goddamn break, okay?
So sorry, it was 1990 when this
I
was coming
do
out.
love. What do you mean? This was 1995? What the fuck are you
5
talking
years
about?
is a huge difference, dude.
I don't think about
excuse
that.
me, Jurassic Park came out since, you know what I'm saying? So they're like, ooh, we
It
can do a
doesn't
lot more
matter,
things.
Mikey. It doesn't
It
matter.
matters. It matters.
It does not matter. There is no. This is not even a question. Goosebumps has way more lore, way better stories, more creative, and it comes from one guy's maniac head, and I absolutely love it.
I guarantee you, there are so many writers for the TV show that have to translate it from the shitty fucking book. It's not just R.L. Stein in a room.
The books are not shitty. The books might be even better.
There's not
dude.
even that. Look, there's some crappy ones out there. There is.
I'm not going to say there's
There's some
not.
crappy stories for all of them. I get it. But my point is, it's not just R.L. Stein, so just don't give him all the credit, is what I'm trying to say.
He creates the stories. That's all I'm saying. He's like Tolkien, you know. He created this whole Stephen King. It's just all these stories. How do you come up with them? And he does it good for kids. He knows what kids want to see. That's why they made it into the movie, and that's why they, make it a second. Like, just because Goosebumps is a great idea. First of all, great name. You have a good name too. I'm not gonna.
Are
I'm
you
not gonna
afraid of the
say.
dark though?
No, I mean I used to be.
You used to be, right?
Yeah.
And did you ever get goosebumps when you were younger?
Yeah,
What's
absolutely. I
more
still get them to this day, man.
Are you
I still
afraid
get
of-
them to this day.
The dark is more
Yeah.
scary and it's just cooler than Goosebumps.
Last episode that I'm going to highlight is one of the lower ones that maybe people don't really know about. It's called Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes. And I love it. There's a garden contest between two neighbors, basically. In the backyard, it's all these wild statues in their garden, and they're these gnome statues that are the size of maybe a little person, you know? And they come alive at night. And what do? Why do I love this? Because it's the 90s, and they hired two little people to dress up as wearing these like horrible, like plastic kind of mask things that cover their whole head, to dress up and run around at night as these yard gnomes, and they're all creepy, and they're talking like this.
We make mischief. Anywhere, anytime, and to anyone like you.
And it's so fucking 90s, and it used to scare the shit out of me, because all you could see are their eyes through. Nothing else moved. It was just their eyes would blink, and it scared the fuck out of me. And that's just that holds a place in my heart. It holds a place in my heart, and I don't think you get that in Are You Afraid of the Dark. I have a list of like 5 Are You Afraid of the Dark episodes that he hasn't even mentioned yet, which I think are the best. And he hasn't
Can't mention them all.
No, but just, you don't have to talk. You can just mention the episodes and say which. Good. There's like 3 or 4 that I'm like, how have you not mentioned these episodes yet?
Bicycle.
Well, yeah, that's one of my favorites.
No, I get
but
it.
I already said that one. Yeah.
You said that one before?
Yeah, I said it
for
before.
real?
I said that one, and then the I'm Cold Ghost. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the Frozen Ghost, which again, though, I got to point out, in the Frozen Ghost, at least they're paying homage to one of the best horror films of all time by doing the Sam Raimi shot. It is fucking dope.
Okay.
Where do you see that in Goosebumps? I don't think they pay homage to anyone in fucking Goosebumps.
Dude, again, Ghosts, all right, that's fine, that's cool, but how many times can we see Ghosts? How many times can we see prom fucking
Ghosts
things?
were hot in early 90s. What do
You
want me to
haven't
say?
even mentioned Jake the Leprechaun.
Help! Help somebody! This is really happening!
You're made forevermore! Hello, Gort. Or is it Aaron now?
Which I didn't even look up the goddamn name. I just remember it because that fucking episode terrified the shit out of me. Oh my God, that is one of the best episodes of a kid's anthology horror show that I've ever seen. This motherfucker didn't even mention it.
Yeah, look, I wrote down
Didn't
ones that
even
have a
mention
place
it.
in my heart. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
other ones that I'm just like,
Nightly
oh
Neighbors
my
is
God.
fantastic. Come on, dude.
It's fine.
It's
like a Fright Night ripoff. It's fine.
Dude, there's a lot of things are going to be shared ideas that you put a twist on, man. Why not? I don't know.
Yeah, but what's the biggest reason why? Like all these stories that span, a lot of them are Halloweeny too, which I fucking love.
Goosebumps does take the cake on Halloween.
years,
I get
you
it,
know?
I get it, yeah.
Why? Why is Are You Afraid of the Dark better?
It's a better show because, again, I think that it really does tackle the horror aspect better. I think it's just a little too kiddie on that side. Again, if you look it up, the span of the show for that over there was like 6 to 12. And then for Are You Afraid of the Dark, it was 9 to 12. So they're I'm just saying,
9
you
to
can
12,
get a little
dude.
bit darker. Like people would die, they would come back, but people would die in the show. Like it's just that you have heart though. There's a lot of they both share this. I will say they both share a lot of like sibling coming together, and like that's what I always liked about both of them. It's like because we grew up with siblings, stuff like that.
We love both of these guys.
We
love
really
both.
do,
It's
guys.
just for the show
really
we have
do.
to
We really
hate
do.
each other and hate the other one. But
yeah, well,
we
after
would
the show,
never
I'm still gonna do
we
that.
would never put them up against each other if we didn't respect both of them, right?
No,
At the
it
end
has
of
to
the
be
day.
a good battle.
Absolutely.
And honestly, I think it's one of the best that we've done because I just think that.
And I think it's close too. I think it's close.
I feel confident. I really do, but I really do feel confident in the fact that like we're talking show. We're not talking just retelling of a book.
But no one gives a fuck about the books. That's the thing.
People give it. What do you mean?
No, kids did not read the books, and then way more kids have a relationship with the show than they do the books, without a doubt. And that's why I'm gonna win.
I don't know about that, dude.
That's why I'm gonna win.
But what?
100%.
But what gives you that? But what gives you that idea? That, like,
because
where do you
kids
get
like
that
to
from?
watch over reading.
Yeah, but you know how it was in the 90s, dude. Like, we used
How many Goosebumps books did you read?
Ever in my entire life, ever when I was a kid, top 4.
And he doubled that. That's why I read like 1 or 2, maybe all the way through. Right?
I read at least 4.
Kids, he's a liar.
No, I'm not. I swear to God.
Yeah, well, so it's way more a connection to the show. That's why they didn't like, because R.L. Stine put out other children's horror book series, right? Haunting Out. Like he did other books that were horror for kids. You know, that's what he did. People have a better connection for the show, and that's why I think I'm going to win. That's why I'm confident, because Are You Afraid of the Dark got repetitive and it kind of got lazy, and there's good highlight episodes, but it definitely has way more of a quantity of worse episodes than Goosebumps does.
I don't know. Time will have to tell on that one, man, you know? And the IMDb
Well, no, time's
scores.
not going to tell because we're going to fucking look it up and see what the fucking goddamn poll results are.
Yeah,
because
that's true.
I can't wait to see. I cannot wait to see what the fucking poll results are.
Let's hit it. I'm still feeling confident because I think there's the nostalgia factor, and I think that it's people will always go back and say, if you have to eliminate one, the viewers of both, I believe, is going to say, get rid of Goosebumps.
Okay, so honestly, if you had to eliminate one.
Goosebumps.
I'm
Dude,
totally
I'm
opposite.
Afraid of the Dark. Dude, Midnight Society member for life, bro. Those are great.
One day at Horrorland for life.
Don't get me wrong, those are great, but dude, I'm so glad I bought the first 2 seasons last night because again they're not on streaming, which is kind of annoying. Because that part's a little annoying, so I'll give you guys that. But it brought me right back, dude. So I'm hoping that people are on my side with the nostalgia factor.
I don't think so. I really think Goosebumps has better stories, more creative, better production value, and I don't know. I think Goosebumps is better overall. Nostalgia, you have it. Goosebumps holds up better. They're all on Netflix, guys. Go rewatch them. They are fantastic. They're these little vignettes into scaring kids, which Mikey loves to do.
I mean, it's a fun activity. I'm not going to
It's pretty goddamn fun.
It's fun to scare kids.
All right, so again, man, good fucking matchup.
No, that was fun,
yeah,
dude.
don't fucking touch me.
But yeah.
We're going to find out who won right now between Goosebumps
and Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Let's fucking go, dude. Let's go. I knew it. Guys, I knew Goosebumps at the end of the day was gonna take control. I just knew it. It is 35 votes to 30 votes in one of these horror groups that we love. So if you guys want to be involved in that, join Horror Movie Addicts on Facebook and you can vote. We put them up every time we're doing one of these episodes. So, you know what? I'm just going to revel in the fact that I won. And maybe I'll read Monster Blood. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll read Welcome to Camp Nightmare, whatever the fuck it's... I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll read them all. But I just knew that Goosebumps was going to win.
You can.
It's the battle of the verses. The battle of the verses. It's the battle of the verses. It's the battle of the verses.
What the fuck? Get this goddamn thing off me!
That's it. Money.
Oh!